All right, everybody, welcome back to episode, I think this is 8. We're pretty far in of Rump State Rumble. My son is here helping us as usual. It's been, I think, a week and a half since our last episode, so I don't remember everything that was going on, but we'll do a little recap. I remember we were close to Biz, letting Trebizond form Biz if we want to. And they were able to complete a bunch of their mission tree. I remember doing that because we eliminated the Ottomans, which is kind of funny. So let's do a quick recap here. So we have 876 dev. I think Trebizond is close to 1,000. Okay, they're actually over 1,000. That's cool. Let's check missions real quick. We've done most of our missions that we're gonna do. There's one down here in like the Aegean. I don't think that's happening. This is probably not happening either. Yeah, this was one we looked at. So this is for the gold province in Kosovo, I think. Here. But the problem with that is even if we had taken it, it gets a province modifier that does not get held over if you transfer it. Even though this province modifier is ridiculous. It lets you basically spam development on the gold, and the gold mine won't collapse. I don't know what they're doing, like some advanced mining technology that, you know, no other civilization in the game is aware of that can completely eliminate gold depletion chance. But anyways. Okay. So now as far as forming Biz, they're very close. All they need, this is a little bit confusing because you see all this minty green here. We don't own all this. Venice actually owns, what do they own? I'm even confused. This is Trebizond. It is these two here, Corinto and Achaia, however you say those. I know this is like the Italian version of Corinth, which is kind of funny. And I think, let's see what... And actually, Corinth doesn't matter. It looks like we need this one from Venice. Now, another question here, guys, is looking at Trebizond's mission tree. Now, they're not getting this one. Well, actually, they would get this one. Gothia will get an offer to become our vassal. Yeah. If we let them free, they would get this event. So maybe they will get that. We'll see. But anyways, they've done most of these ones. That one doesn't matter. They're not getting that one. They've done these. Probably not doing that one. Let's see. Oh, this is doable. Although separatism less than 1 is going to take them at least, what, 15 years plus after we take the provinces. It's kind of a cool event. I don't know if we want to wait that long. This one, guys, this is the one we looked at. I don't know if it was last stream or a couple streams ago. Requires nationwide their autonomy to be below 10%. And let's check it. Look at that. Their average autonomy's got to be at like 60%. And that's only because we gave him all these Georgian provinces at 1% autonomy. Without Georgia, this dude was at like 70% autonomy. Okay. Let's see.
Can you get some bolts?
Okay, I got a question in chat. How am I supposed to fight the Mams as Biz? It depends how far along you are. Do you have decent like Western allies? If you don't have Western allies and you're weak, you have a problem. If you're strong enough, you can probably 1v1 them and just like take money. And if you have, the problem with Western allies is a lot of times they won't join due to distance from capital. And that's just a problem with the Mams. Now, if you get Spain, who's like rival to the Mams, they might join. Now, whether they'll help you is a different question. It's probably going to be a 1v1. And that's why I try to stay friendly as long as I can and build up strength as Biz, you know, expand in the West, get as strong as you can. But usually, eventually, you're going to have to beat them just straight up 1v1. Okay, so anyways, let's look at our truces, because, guys, I don't remember what we have going on here. So we have Russia in 3 years, and Russia is weak. They're allied to Persia, who is also not super strong. The Mams, did we just fight them? No, guys, so we're probably going to have a man war here at any time, right?
Yeah. The Mams are drunk. You agree, Dad?
Yeah, I think we're going to have a Mams war here. So the other thing we can do is go after Venice. Like, look at this. So this is definitely a winnable war. It looks bad on paper, but that's because of Great Britain. Great Britain, I don't think is going to like sell out to defend Venetian Greece here. Now, the bigger issue, though, is I don't want to be wrapped up in a Venetian war when the Mams deck, and they are going to deck. So let's prep for that. That truce must have just come up. And let's look at our debt. Okay, we have 3 burger loans. That's actually pretty good. Let's look at Trebizond's debt. They have no debt. We've been paying off their debt because we're friendly like that. And let's look at our mill. We've got these guys up here. Let's bring them down. I think we were drilling. Maybe. I don't think this is the last part. I'm not sure how far we're going to go with this campaign. For sure, we're going to form Biz. I was wanting to see how far Biz could go, but we are, like, what, we only have 155 years left or something? That's not that much time. And, like, my visions of Biz, you know, taking over the Mediterranean, that's not happening. You know, at best, this Biz game, they can take, like, the Balkans and Egypt, probably. But we'll see. We'll see how far we go with this. Okay, let's get our guys back. I'm pretty sure the Mams are going to deck on us here at any second, so... Okay, let's, we might as well counter espionage. They're on 184, and we have 77, 31. I'd be shocked if they don't deck this. They hate our guts. We've been fighting all game. This would give us a chance to do another Trapezontine mission here. There's this mission, guys, which it's a cool mission. Lets you release Jerusalem as an Orthodox vassal. The problem with it is it kind of messes up the Biz mission tree, because I think the Biz mission tree wants you to have the land for yourself. So, but if you're doing just a Trebizond game, and especially if you want to do like a role-playing thing, it's kind of fun. But okay, let's unpause it, and let's get our military together. Yeah, I don't think we're missing anything. This is really the only neighbor that scares us, guys. Hungary is down to 85k. I mean, that's what we're on. Their alliances are not scary. Lithuania is a non-factor. Russia's on 53, weak Diplo. Transox is annoying, but guys, we built a level 6 fort here, so we might actually have a little bit of time on this eastern flank. In theory, watch him just march around through Russia and still troll us up here. Actually, should we do like another level 6 fort?
I see that fort over there.
You want to see that fort? It's this thing right here. That's our fort. See it? Yeah.
By the river. That's a bad.
By the river? Why? That sounds like a good spot. Why would that be a bad spot?
Guys, if someone kicks it.
Let's check Miltech.
If someone kicks it.
Okay, we are Mil 21. Okay, we're both Mil 21. Yeah, everybody's Mil 21. Fair enough. I think, are we helping? Okay, all the conversions are done. All right, I guess let's just drill. Yeah. It's we can speed 5 this. Watch him not deck on us. 126. Let's see. 31. You know, actually, we're kind of close to parity in power strength. Let's watch what he does. If the Mams deck on somebody else, then we're going in on Venice. So, okay. Yeah, that's fine. This is a decent event. Hey, Casual Snake. It's going decently well here. Been a minute since we, oh yeah, we were doing some culture conversions. Now I remember. Coming back to me, guys. Oh, let's keep doing that. We don't, like, have to do these, but we have so many modifiers that they're actually pretty cheap. Like, look at this, guys. It doesn't get much better than that. Look at all those modifiers. A little bit from Inno. 1 Goth to rule them all as a mission tree. Full religious. Heretic culture. That's in... I'm actually not sure what that one is from. And then adjacent culture.
That one's from Greece.
We'll do all... We'll do all of those for now. Okay. Oh, clergy privilege. Okay. Yep. Yep, you're right. Yep, religious culture. Okay, cool. You want some boats? We have some boats, buddy. Okay, we got, let's check our rulers real quick. Okay, so our king, or emperor, whatever, 43-year-old, conqueror, dip rep, advisor, pretty decent, 11 total mana. Our heir is an embezzler, 10. Let's make the heir. Well, he's actually decent, 5531. It's good enough for me. I hope the Mams don't just sit on their hands. Could happen. Let's see, who else would the Mams go into? They could go into, let's see what land he wants. Only us. He could go into... He's not going to go into Spain. Not with this. You guys like when you look at their provinces of interest and literally your nation is like one of the only ones in red, everything else is yellow. It's like, oh, okay, I see how it is. Oh yeah, guys, I think I'm dropping admin. I thought about this. I'm dropping admin and we're going Inno. And the reason is, so half the reason I was going econ was for the quality econ policy to pick up some discipline, but we're already running 2 mill policies. And I'm pretty sure that's another mill policy. I'm going to double check that. I probably should double check that first, but I think that is, let's see. Yes, it is. So right there, that first one, weapon quality standards, you know the type of policy it is by that symbol at the end. So it doesn't make sense to run 3 when you only have room for 1. Let's go Inno. I like Inno anyways. It's pretty good. Okay. And we are focusing admin. Okay, good enough. YouTube, it should let you put the quality up. I have it at low latency, which in theory, you're supposed to be able to do higher res stuff than that. So I don't know why that would be, Casual Snake. I haven't done anything different about this stream than I normally do. Oh yeah, manufactories we have in Crimea and not really anywhere else. We're a little bit behind the curve here on manufactories. You know, we could, guys. Do we just take it to the Mams? It's really not that much scarier. I mean, we have to fight Hormuz. Actually, they're on 80k. That's... How is Hormuz on 80k? They have this stuff devved up like crazy. 40 dev Hormuz. It's actually pretty solid Hormuz game. Maybe a little bit too topical. Try to stay away from current events on this channel. Okay, anyways. Because I hate just sitting on our hands when like the clock is not in our favor. So we could just deck on this guy, take it to him. We could roll the dice with a Venetian War. Let's wait. Let's see. This guy is a administrator on 150k. He would call in Transox with 66. I still think he's going to deck if we wait. Okay, we are knowledge sharing. That's fine. Get a little bit more money. You know what? Let's turn off a couple forts. I think Treb has a level 2 fort here. That's not going to hold up very long. I'm going to leave... Oh, this is a level 6 too. If this is level 6... Yeah, we only get half back. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. So we'll have 3 level 6 forts here. Okay, that's good enough. Yeah, we'll keep drilling here for a minute. You've been doing an EU5 Hormuz game? It's actually a fun area. I haven't played Hormuz in EU5. I have played Hormuz in 4, and I did that achievement to get their dip rep way up. You know, I think there's an achievement to get their dip rep up to like 10, which is easier than it sounds. If you're seeking out those modifiers, you can actually get it a lot faster than you think, especially if you get lucky with like events and leader traits. But even if all you're doing is like ideas and policies, you can get it within usually like 3 idea groups. But it's kind of a fun nation. Oh, they actually have unique advances in 5? That's cool. Okay. Here, let's look at culture, guys. Look at Gothic culture is spreading very randomly. And look at that Greco-Georgian in the Byzantine group. Now you'll see the some of these Anatolian things have started to flip from the Trapezontine mission tree. They've got those events that flip them, which is cool. Okay. He is on 0 manpower. Okay, he also went up to 174, which makes me think he's probably going to go for us soon. Let's do Cossacks at 98% influence. That's pretty funny. We could sell C's. That's a lot of money. Okay. Let's look at econ. Also, what icon are we running? Because I forgot. Okay, construction dev guy. It's actually good.
And that's what you said.
Let's do a couple workshops. Any decent basilicas? That's decent. That's okay. I'm not a huge basilica guy. That's not bad. Okay, there's all our money. A little bit of econ.
Okay.
Yeah, I try to stay away from current events as I keep playing games in Ukraine. Including that one game where the EU5 Theodoro game where I'm basically defending from now it was Kiev was the first aggressor, but then Muscovy was attacking us, and I was like, this feels a little bit too close to home. Okay, Trebizond rebels. Okay, those are tiny. That's no problem. Let's see. That's fine. Actually, that's a good question. Can you culture convert a subject's province? No, you can't. Because I don't think I've ever tried to do that before. How did this go Gothic, guys? This province here, did we convert that?
You said you can convert that.
How is Constantinople Gothic?
Convert that, and then
Guys, is Gothic? We didn't do that because we handed it off right away. How is Constantinople Gothic? That's wild, but it should be fine. That doesn't hurt anything. Even the mission tree wouldn't have done that. Right? Because their primary culture is, where do you check that again, guys? It's, is it here? Pontic, which is their default. So I'm not sure how that happened. Pontic Gaming, yeah, Pontic Gaming. Yeah, do you think that the AI did that? Like, by hand? Why would they do that? I don't think we actually have a mission that converts it to our culture. I don't remember doing that. Here, can you see that in the province history thing? Is that in here? You can see when it became Orthodox. Maybe it was us. May 12th of 1573 was annexed. That same day, it adopted Gothic culture. Do we have... Is it like this one? Is it this event? The Successors of Rome? I don't know. This run has really been spread out. I think we started this, what, like a month ago or something? Okay, Lithuania is rivaling us. Yeah, whatever. You don't really scare us there on 34k. I wouldn't mind decking them. They don't have a strong defender of the Catholic faith right now, so this is totally manageable. But actually, do we not have Mamluk notifications up? Or I must have missed it. So the Mams are occupied, guys. They got called in by Hormuz against Baluchistan, Persia, Timurids, and Gujarat. That's kind of a motley crew. It's going to take them a minute. Guys, I think we have the green light on the Venetian War. I think... See, how many boats does he have? 189 boats. Holy moly. We have 48. Let's prep. I should probably make a couple more heavies. And I should also make a couple more shipyards. Because we've been over naval force limit the whole game. And for a nation our size, I guess we really don't have that much coastline. And some of what we have is not super high dev. So look at this, 10, 14. Here, I'll just go to dev map mode. Where is it? If you look at our Black Sea coastline, I mean, this isn't exactly, metropolitan real estate. Look at this stuff up here, 3 dev. Yikes. Aren't these like farmlands too? Grasslands. Okay, so anyway, let's prep for this thing. Let's get, make sure we have a good CB. We've got, yeah, Treb has Reconquest. That's right, they got Reconquest stuff. So we can prep in like Athens. And we should be totally fine. Let's see. Oh, this upgrades, this is a galley upgrade, isn't it? I think we want that. Yes, yes we do. Okay. Okay, this sounds good. Because I want to do Biz, I think, this episode. And if we can do it early on, that's even better. And because I think Biz will really unlock a new gear for this guy, I hope. At the very least, it'll give him Empire Gov rank, which will help him with autonomy, because this is like a disaster, guys. Constantinople is still on 86. So, anyways, okay, let's... times of need. Yeah, what should we ask Trebizond for? Actually, I'm going to ask for admin aid, just so we can maybe complete that idea group slightly faster. Oh, we always knew we had a friend in Trebizond. They should be friends after how much saving of their bacon we've done this game. Also, guys, Albania with the split land here. Albania with 2 provinces, Zeta and Corfuzi. And it's a Spanish subject. I forgot about that. That's actually kind of nasty. Okay, let's see. These guys are at... Morale is at 5.9 out of a maximum of 5.79. How does that happen? Let's let these galleys upgrade. Oh yeah, Tactica is super good. As far as I'm concerned, excuse me, Tactica is the best naval doctrine if you're in the Mediterranean or a inland sea area. I know there's some other good ones, especially there's like situational stuff with raiding, like the well, actually the Norse raiding, that's not from a doctrine, I don't think. They have a doctrine that gives you fleet speed. I'm sure there's some other ones that are pretty good, but Tactica is my favorite because I really like using galleys in the Med. They give you, especially if you can get stacks of galley combat ability, these things give you way better bang for the buck than heavies. Now, if you're like Venice, you have so much money, you don't care. You can just run, 40 heavies at this stage of the game, and it's no problem. But we're still at the point where we have to respect our economy somewhat. So yeah, Tactica is super good right here. 20% galley combat ability, and then 15% disengagement chance. Okay, okay, 88, so let's do... Oh, that's not that fun of an event. We have enough Patriarch Authority. I'm just going to take the PA hit here. And we actually might... Do we have any Metropolitans that we could bring online? Kind of looks like no. I wish they had a tooltip for, like, can consecrate Metropolitan up here. Because doing this is... Oh, there's one. Like, this can't be the best way to do this. And it used to be, at one point, there was a Metropolitan map mode that would let you do it, but they changed that, I think, to this local organizations, and it only shows you the ones you already have. I don't think it shows you potential ones. And the old Metropolitan map mode did. It's kind of a step back. Wait, you guys say there is one? Am I blind?
You're blind.
My son says, yeah, I'm blind. What's it under? Because the only one I'm aware of is in political, and it's not religious, is it? No, this is the only one I'm aware of, guys, is local organizations. It only shows you what you already have. It doesn't show you potential ones, if you know what I mean. And the old one used to. Now that's way back in the day. They changed that though. Okay, one more month tick. We'll get the galleys up. Okay, we're going. War goal is going to be... we'll just do this one because I'm pretty sure this is the biz one. You think it's part of the state view tab? I'll go look. State view... See, I've got edicts and I've got administer states. I don't see it here either. To be a metropolitan, it needs to be an accepted culture group, and I think you need total dev of 30. Yeah, and I think... Do they all have to be accepted? Yeah, so here there's a problem because one of these is Kazani, and Kazani is not a accepted culture in our nation. So it's a combination of dev and culture, which makes it kind of clunky to see. Okay, anyways, guys, let's deck this thing. We're going to deck for Achaia here. Let's make sure... Yeah, guys, I think that's all they need. They have everything else. So we can make it happen after this war, assuming it doesn't go super off the rails. stranger things have happened. Guys, especially if Britain shows up with a bunch of heavies, we could be fighting like 80 heavies in the Med with like British bonuses. But we should have the war goal, so we got that going for us. I'm still going to send these guys out to hunt enemy fleets in the Med. Venice is pirating us? How rude. And we're going to hit those pirates. Oh, this is a nice event. Let's see, do we want mill and tradition? Oh, we don't really need that prestige. I will take the mill, that's fine. Guys, these light ships that we just caught are getting smashed. Look at that, lost 20 in like 4-day battle or whatever that was. And let's stay here and get them when they come out. They're about to get kicked out. So these guys are toast. A little bit of payback. Here's our boats, buddy. My son wants to see a boat. These are our boats here. Oh, we just sank some. Next time I see enemy boats, guys, France. Look at this war, guys. France, they deck on this guy in like Southeastern Asia, but he's allied to Tlemcen. So these aren't baddies. These are neutral. This is like a third party. So those aren't bad. So it's all good, buddy. Okay, so let's start heading up here. This would also be an easy war here, Bosnia. We have a truce though. For 10 years, something like that. And he actually has troops. Go here. Oh, here we go. So Venice is rolling in. They've got some galleys too. 21, 185, 17. What a battle. So here's the bad boats, buddy, and here's ours. You want to watch the battle? Yeah, French conquest of Algeria. Yeah, not good. Not good. Hang on, it's stuttering on me, buddy. You want to watch the battle? Okay. They're, I think, going to meet us down here. Yep, here we go. So these are our ships up here, and these are their ships.
Their ships are getting lost.
I'm actually not sure about that. It's actually, they've got, it's pretty close, but it's pretty close in terms of engagement with, we have more morale, but the problem is the heavies are going to be, we're just getting chunked. How are we getting chunked so bad? You want to watch, buddy? I think I'm leaving. I don't think I want to watch. No, we're getting smoked, dude. I'm out of here. So we actually sank 4 and only lost 2. But if we had stayed, that would have gotten ugly. Okay, so this is mountains, I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's not. Never mind, we're going in. 422. Actually, let's get these guys together. So we take our river crossing penalty here, but it's worth it. You want to watch? Okay. So these are our guys here in the yellow, and these are Venetian guys in blue. EU5 is chopping hard today, guys. Okay, so at least on land, we're doing a little bit better. That was good. I agree, buddy. All right, let's go. We may not be able to contest navally here. Let's see what ideas he went. Okay, he went quality. He also has ship durability in national ideas. And he has galley combat ability from national ideas. Yeah, his ships are pretty good. I mean, to be fair, it's Venice. You expect the ships to be pretty good. I can't be shocked by that. It's okay. We don't really have to win at sea. It'd be nice, but not required. I'm going to, if I can click this province, barrage this. And I'll allow attach if Trebizond wants to come help us out. And let's do a spy network. Okay.
Ma'am's gonna be friends with you?
Hey Bob, not to know the mams are not gonna be our friend, buddy. Not too much happening. Yeah, guys, our galleys got really chunked in that battle. Holy moly. I'll come out and try again. You're dead? Okay. There's our Russian truce. That's fine. And they're embargoing us. As usual. Couple more culture conversions. Looks like Trebizond is reinforcing us, which is nice of them. You know, actually, I don't want guys here. I would rather they went to Ragusa. Yeah, Bob, we started the Venetian War, so the plan here is to give these to Trebizond. We're going to pump up Liberty Desire over 50, cut them loose, let them form Biz. Obviously, we're going to ally them. They're going to form Biz, and then we'll see what happens. We have stuff we can do in the West. We're still going to help Biz, obviously, with anything in the South, but it's going to be kind of different. Instead of them being a subject, you know, them being able to declare their own wars, take their own probably like ridiculously bad peace deals. But that's just, that's part of the game. You know how it is. And we don't need to take a ton in this war.
Hey, you need to take a ton. You're a chunk.
We probably don't have to take money here.
You need to take a ton.
Relax, buddy, relax. Our guys are getting caught over here. Of course they are. Wreck. Did he just get stack wiped? I think he did. It's tough. 150 Venetian ships just chilling here.
Yeah.
Let's go. And the knights are landing, guys, in Greece. The knights are in Malta, so that's cool. Our guys are getting just chunked here. Okay, so round 2 at sea. Let's see how this goes. So, actually, okay. Okay. Started iffy, but I'll take that. Let's go, let's get some repairs up. We could release, like, Dalmatia. It's not a crazy idea. We'll see how much war score we get here. I'm not sure how much we're going to get. Let's barrage again. If we can get naval control and actually get on Venice, then obviously we can name the terms. If we don't have naval control and we're stuck, we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to take this and then come back and fight. Okay, some more culture conversions. That's fine. Okay, his port defense must not be very good because that stuff fell really fast. And let's go defend a little bit here. Yeah, Venice has a decently strong game, but I mean, it's EU4 AI. In a 1v1 scenario like this, now that we've reached this point, you know, it is what it is. I'm not surprised they're getting rolled this bad. Okay, let's actually go back and defend this thing first. When you're older, you can stream, buddy. My son's asking when he can stream. I don't know exactly how old you have to be to stream, but I think it's more than 5. Okay, he actually has pretty good morale, guys. 6.5. We have discipline, though, so we should be okay. Your game is chopping really hard. Okay, yep. Okay. You remember? Alright, let's go defend some other stuff here. Okay. These guys had mill access and then it canceled it just to like mess with us. That's awesome. We'll get it back through Bosnia once I get a diplomat back. Austria, Defender of the Catholic Faith, is kind of troll because Austria is kind of having a sneaky good game here. I don't think they really got the unions. They just did this the hard way. Look at this. They took chunks out of Hungary, chunks out of Bohemia. It's wild to have Austria with a decent game when they got no unions, and France has been having, like, you know, Napoleon's dream game here and is on 353k. Yikes. Okay, let's get this diplomat back, and then let's get mill access through Bosnia. There we go. No, Austria hasn't been emperor for a while. It's been Brandenburg, which honestly, sometimes it helps the AI not to be emperor. Brandenburg's kind of having a good game too. They're allied to France, so that's actually kind of scary, because they could deck us for like Poland, and we'd have to deal with Brandenburg 102, Hungary 84, Lithuania 34, France 353, and then some minors. That doesn't sound like a great time, guys. But so far, I don't think they're... Nope, they're interested. So that could happen. That could totally happen. I thought we were safe on the non-Mamluk flanks, and... Oh, guys, Britain's here. Britain has landed in Bessarabia with 13,000 guys. Seems legit. Let's send our fleet back out. Our admiral, where is this admiral? Kind of sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna try again. Better. Should we go? Should we deal with these British guys? Oh, that's nice. That's a really good leader trait. 10% galley combat abilities, awesome. Yes, France did go, they have both exploration and expansion. So yeah, actually let's look at the colonies, guys, because we haven't really looked at this that much. So sort of the eastern US is French, looks like eastern Canada, and then sort of the Midwest is British, along with some Canadian stuff here. Part of Mexico is British. Spain has western Canada, part of Mexico, and then the Dutch actually have a pretty decent showing here in Central America, but don't confuse this color for Inca, who, oh, they're down to 29. I was going to say, I thought Inca was having a decent game. They are beating up on Spanish La Plata, at least. But, yeah, Inca, they were having a decent game for a bit, but they really struggle with colonial wars. Okay, looks like we have another naval battle going, and this one's going really well. What is this? Admin or legitimacy? That's fine. So this is domination at sea. I like to see that. I don't even know what you're talking about, buddy. Let's go show these British guys the error of their ways. Shh, you gotta relax, buddy. Let's get rid of the light ships, and do we want to keep... Let's keep some transports. I don't know, like maybe 10? Seems reasonable, I guess. Okay, let's come back down here. Yeah, you can have some. Yeah, I like Inca. So Inca, like all these New World powers, the colonial nation system in this game, I appreciate the idea of what they were trying to do, but it really, like, some of the game mechanics just don't make a lot of sense as far as requiring the overlord to, like, enforce peace and stuff, because otherwise your colonial nations can be super exposed. So it's all good when it's like say in this case, it looks like it's kind of like the Spanish and Dutch beating up on the Inca. So when Spain or the Netherlands declares the war, yeah, and also guys, we actually don't have a full Netherlands here. It's literally Holland. But anyways, so when the overlords declare the war, it's all good because you have the overlord, you have all the other colonial nations. That's usually a beatdown. But what can happen, and if you're a human player, what you can take advantage of is when that truce is up, you can immediately declare a reconquest war on the colonial nation, and it's a 1v1. And the colonial nations are like a house of cards. So now the overlord can enforce peace on you, in which case you just accept the enforced peace and you get a free truce. So I think, in my opinion, the optimal way to play in the New World is the first time you get decked by a Western power, you just immediately surrender and give up what they want. It'll form a colonial nation, and then you just take advantage of when the truce is up, reconquest, and if you're fast enough. Also, guys, is this a pirate nation? Is this New Providence? It is. Good for them. But anyways, you can just beat up the colonial nation, and half the time, you know, if the overlord is in another war, you can beat up on the colonial nation and like full annex them before you ever get the enforced peace. So you just got the land back, and then to make things even more imbalanced, a lot of times that triggers stuff in like the Incan and the Aztec and the Mayan mission tree about like taking provinces from colonial nations, and it just unlocks like High American Tech Group and a bunch of nonsense that makes you really strong. But I don't think that's the best system for the New World. But at this point, it is what it is. I suspect Paradox is not rushing to patch that. Okay, furnace. I don't even know if we have coal. Do we have coal, guys? Coal is... What does coal look like? You guys know, is coal black? Am I blind? Have we not discovered coal yet? Maybe we haven't discovered coal yet. I think not. Yeah, Treb is going to form biz not only this stream, I suspect, in probably the next 15 to 20 minutes. Depends how much we want out of this war, because... Well, no, they want more. That's fine. We'll give them more. Hey, yeah, it's a good comment where at least the colonial powers do something, unlike 5 where they just chill out. I don't know if it's fair to compare when this game had so many years of development and 5. I know it's in theory a finished product, but we all know that 5 is still really in like its infancy. Are these repaired up? Well, let's give it a couple. Oh wait, hang on, Britain, what are you doing? What are you doing here, Britain? 2244. Can we fight this? What ideas did he go? Humanist, offensive. Yeah, guys, Great Britain, humanist first. Awesome. So here's the difference, guys. When it's countries next to us, they go for these like multiplayer meta builds. You know, Mamluks on econ, quality, trade, offensive. And the Ottomans had decent ideas. Everybody by us is doing decent ideas. Meanwhile, Great Britain, yeah, let's go humanist first, guys. Sounds good. We're going to have to deal with a lot of religious and cultural unity issues here in the British Isles. Anyways, did he go? So he has some bonuses from, yeah, the British traditions are brutal, guys. 20% morale, 15% heavy combat. He's got quality. I actually think he might beat us at sea, but I'm going to contest it just for fun. So let's see how we do here. I'm expecting to... Oh, he has no leader. That's going to help. I actually think without a leader we can win. Why would he show up here without a leader, guys? What better things do the British admirals have to do than monitor an operation like this? And we're capturing their flagship. Okay, so a battle I thought I was going to lose was actually an absolute beatdown. because no admiral. Genius. Genius stuff. Yeah, guys, if you're Great Britain and you go naval ideas, you basically cannot be beat at sea. Short of somebody like building their entire idea set around like policies and stuff to stop you, even then they would have a tough time. Let's go back and defend our stuff a little bit. He's trying to do some cheeky stuff up here in Poland I don't appreciate. We captured... do we want these lights? You know what I want to do is get some more galleys. Let's get up to like... Let's get up to 40 galleys. I'm going to get rid of these and then some of these transports. Yeah, we captured some heavies there from him. That's kind of nice. Yeah, you also have the wooden wall policy, or the doctrine. Yeah. No, it's really hard to stop that stuff. Okay, can we get up to Poland in time? Maybe. 14, probably not. Okay, looks like we caught a stack here. And that's a beatdown. Okay. The British flagship was called the Anglesey. Okay. Let's actually... Let's head back over here to the west. Yeah, legitimacy in this game is you don't really spend it. It just kind of chills there. You know, guys, we could go up here and defend, or we could just bum rush. What are these forts? 6? Venice has only a capital fort, so 1 fort and we're basically in. Maybe we just rush Venice, guys. Maybe we'll get like the sack event. It'd be kind of cool. We can leave. Let's go do this. Our truce with Bengal is up. I forgot we were in a war against Bengal. I think that was a defender of the Sunni faith situation with somebody we decked. I think the Ottomans. I'm pretty sure that was the Ottomans, defender of the Sunni, and Bengal was like the defender of the Sunni faith. I think that's right. Okay, these guys are being annoying. These are still level 2 forts. Let's do some edicts. I still think we can get to his capital first, but they're trolling us a little bit here. Yeah, keep a strong navy and block all capital invasions. Yeah, that's true. That is... Sometimes the AI can even pull it off, which is funny. But yeah, a player definitely can. Of course, if you're a player, you're probably winning on land too. If you're not, you're either having a rough game or you're not maybe that experienced of a player. And if you're not experienced, you could also be losing at sea. Venice is one of those ones where if you know what you're doing, they're kind of a piece of cake. But if you don't, they're kind of, I wouldn't say they're super easy to play. Because you can get like some early Ottoman wars, and especially starting with that Albanian guarantee, you can get pulled into wars you're not really ready for and kind of get smashed. Okay. Let's... Ooh, we're close to Mil 22. Okay, we can save a little more Mil mana, that's fine. Oh, here we go. So we get the sack event, but it's not for Venice, it's for Treviso. I think I'm going to take the professionalism. Yeah, I am. Our econ is not that bad. I kind of want the professionalism. So now that we have that, let's get our navy over here. And then we should be able to take also Trebizond's defending in Spalato. We should be able to take Venice itself in no time at all. With a level 1 fort, that thing should fall in. Okay, looks like we have another naval battle. So these things, they start bad, but as soon as his heavies start going down, he doesn't have enough depth behind him. So, yeah, that happens. Yeah, he got smashed. Okay, let's get up here. And then once we're here, we can hop over and just for fun, guys. So I'm in the habit of when you have the choice, in my opinion, always click the naval barrage. And now as far as game effects, it's the same. The reason I say that is because sometimes I'll go naval ideas and you see this finisher at the end, naval barrage cost minus 100%. In my opinion, it's just good to get in the habit of hitting naval barrage. Now, most people don't even go naval ideas, but I kind of like them sometimes, so take that for what it's worth. I don't know that the AI really knows how to do the Gallius stuff. I'm not convinced they do. Because if they were, I think we would be having significantly more trouble at sea. Okay, so that's the capital down. So we can take what we want here. Actually, they still want to fight? Okay. I'll play along. I'll keep fighting if these guys want to. Okay, smash their fleet a little bit. Let's go heal up. And I'll take another battle here in Spalato. I think we should be able to get there just in time. Yes. Wait. Really? I misclicked it, guys. I only sent one stack. We should be... We are okay. I made that harder than it had to be. With a nice misclick. If you're a good player, you play war slower than I do. And actually, guys, did our ally kick him out of Gothia? Or our subject, I guess? Brigands is on low. Are we occupying Brigands, or are they in another war? I don't know what's going on with that, but we'll let him out. Maybe we just wiped enough stacks. Their war enthusiasm went up. Okay, so we lost mill access through Hungary. They are not going to give it to us either. That sucks. Maybe somebody else will get it. Are we stuck? I don't want to have to walk around. Don't make me walk around. Hungary hates our guts. So all I'm thinking about doing is here. Let's set up the peace deal. Because we actually could. Let's give all this to Trebizond. We could leave this. So all we can give them now is this. The MAMs have roads. Genoa still has one of these. Oh god. Genoa. They're up to almost 2 mil total strength. That's so crazy. Holy moly. Makes the MAMs look like easy here with 362. Albania. Bosnia is... Oh, we have to fight Austria, defender of the Catholic faith. What about Serbia? What are you up to? Oh, Serbia's easy mode once the truce is up. But anyways, guys, I think, how close are we on this? 60, okay, we can make Ragusa happen. We could actually probably make Ragusa happen, just bring our fleet back. Yeah. So let's go, like, yeah, let's just bring the fleet back to the Gulf of Venice. And we can probably make, we don't have to like hold out for some crazy peace deal here. Also, yeah, does Bosnia start Catholic or Orthodox? I think we talked about this before, and I think somebody actually said they do start Catholic. Although this game, it was funky. They like migrated south. They were in like Albania. The Balkans were like funky this game. Okay, let's see. Inno, sure. Pick Inno anytime it's available. Tech costs, yes. Please. Our 2.5 discipline, okay. Our buddies here kind of overextended and are getting themselves caught in Venetian land, as the AI does. This guy's just sitting here black flagged. I don't blame him. If I was this guy, I'd probably sit here black flagged too. Let's just take the deal, guys. I don't feel like fighting this war forever. Because I want to make this happen. Oh, coal is striped, cyan, and trade goods. Thank you. Thank you. I did miss it. Okay. Striped, cyan. So it's still a latent trade good now, right? Yeah. Okay, I got you. So it's striped cyan when it's latent, and then when it's discovered, it becomes... Doesn't it become like black? Am I making that up? I know slaves are like black too. But anyway, so we actually have a couple coal provinces here. Trebizond, well, Biz will get one here in the Caucasus. Okay, yeah, striped cyan, that's good to know. Thank you. So we'll have a few. That's not terrible. Okay. All right, guys, let's do this deal. We'll take a little bit of money, 3 provinces, including what they need for Biz. Let's seize. And guys, I think it's happening. Are there any mission things or anything? I don't think we're... Nah, I think we're making this happen. Okay, so step 1 here. Also, we have guys that we need to get out. Polish magnate rebels. Better go deal with those. Alright, let's get the fleet back. Okay, so this guy can come back. Step 1 is we need to artificially boost his liberty desire. And I think the way to do that, we did this before, it was a number of streams ago. Is it, you like cycle this thing on and off? Is that right? Or really you just turn it on once? Okay, that was easy. If they were smaller, you'd have to do that multiple times. Okay, so now we break vassalization. 25 prestige. Now, the reason we boost up the liberty desire is if they're loyal and you break the vassalization, they're mad. You get like a big, is it like -100 or -200, a huge relations penalty. They don't like it. But if they have higher liberty desire, then they're totally cool with it. You just lose prestige. We don't care. Cut them loose. And now we are going to ally them immediately. But he should be forming biz here momentarily, maybe. So he's a great power, good for him. Don't rival us, please. Please don't rival us. Oh, we need to improve. I hope, hey guys, if he rivals us, the whole thing is like up in smoke. Okay, we'll do Lithuania for now. I should have like probably improved with him. Don't rival us. Don't do it, buddy. We are still historical friends until he forms Biz. I think that drops. November 23rd. Come on. Okay, yeah. Venice, perfect. Got him. Okay. With us allied, I don't think... Does he need to core these before he can do... He might have to core those. Okay, so that might take him a second. Okay, so we got the alliance. Let's improve with him anyways. Oh yeah, they did have cores. It was a reconquest. So what's the issue, guys? Yeah, they did get cores. Why isn't he doing it? Those are all core. Are we missing something? No, we've had multiple month ticks. No, I don't know, guys. Maybe this whole thing is our 8 episode, probably 30 hours we've been in this is all based on a faulty premise. No, Biz is not alive. No. Biz is history. If Biz was alive, we wouldn't be able to see this. Same thing when Greece popped out. This went away, this national decision. So, yeah, if Greece or Biz is in the game, this just doesn't even show up for you. So the fact that we can see this shows up to anybody with a Greek primary culture, which he still has as Pontic. So he should see this, and this should be valid for him because he owns all these. So and generally when the AI can click something there, they do. Let's take a look at these real quick. Culture, revoke, liberty desire. I think I usually do this one. Unrest, separatism, estate influence. Wait, these guys can't even get out? Oh yeah, we gotta ask for mill access through our buddy here. Guys, should we be their vassal? No, we're gonna reject that. Sorry, buddy. Okay, you got a core on us. Hope that doesn't bother you too much. Okay, Persia's your other rival. Okay, whatever. So I want mill access, and then I want to improve with you. And I'm also going to offer him mill access. We still have a royal marriage. Yes. Not a loan offer. Guys, I don't really know why he's not forming Biz. Am I missing something? This is an estate. Thrace is a state. Let's go through this line by line. So he owns all the provinces, right? None of these are like actually Venetian. Trebizond. This is all Trebizond land. So he's got the land. Constantinople is in a state. He's at peace. He's independent. He's not a nomad nation. He's not a subject. Lars, we cut him loose. He did increase gov rank to empire. Oh yeah, guys, he couldn't increase gov rank because he was a subject, right? Am I making that up? Is there a limitation on gov rank for subjects, or can you still do that? You guys think I should restart? You know, that's actually not a crazy idea. Let's go, like, exit out of the game completely, or just main menu? Let's go main menu. Oh, is it, would rebels keep him from forming? Do we need to help him with the rebels? It's Iron Man, Bob. It'll autosave. Let's help him with his rebels. We might as well just try doing what we can. I wouldn't think, because I didn't see anything on there about rebel provinces, so that would surprise me. But I'm really puzzled because I have to think he meets all the requirements. So that's, which means the whole premise of the run could be faulty. That's okay. It's still been a fun run, even if this thing goes totally pear-shaped here. It's still been fun. Yeah, I wouldn't think rebels would affect it either, but like at this point, okay, so we restarted. Let's do speed 5, and because I do think it'll take a month tick. Still nothing. What is going on? I think we need to downsize our navy, guys. We're so far over the force limit. It's actually painful. Okay, the lights are gone. Let's get rid of... Go to 10. Actually, you know what, guys? I don't think we're going to be landing. Are we going to be landing? I don't know. I'm going to keep 10. Okay, what are we at with that? 63 of 37. Why is our naval force limit so sad? Yikes. Short dev detour. Okay, you guys think it's the rebels in Persia? Let's go deal with that. Although actually he's on his way to deal with it too. Looks like. Could it be it's not hard-coded into like the decision, but the AI just won't take a decision like that with rebels? So it's not a decision limitation. Okay, he's handling it. He doesn't need our help. Yeah, small coastline, and it's not particularly high dev either. Does he want our land? Nah, he's cool with us. Let's improve with this guy. Get him to plus 200. Okay, so yeah, get your... Does he have any forts or anything down here? No, okay, so he should get these back pretty quickly. We've got the epic music. Come on, get somebody on this last one. Okay. Okay, speed 5. He's about to take the last rebel thing back. So, maybe on the next month day, guys, what do you think? Here, why are you guys standing on each other? Let's not stand on each other there. And let's turn the navy down. Okay, guys, next month day. If it doesn't happen here... I don't know, guys. I don't know what to tell you. Yes, Trebizond is higher dev. So yeah, let's look at great powers, guys. So we dropped to... We're actually not a great power now. We would be if we were up to date on institutions. Treb is 8th rank great power. We would be somewhere here. If we're up to date on institutions, we would be just in front of Austria. Yeah, so we've looked at the requirements. He's got it all. Right? Greece did exist at one point, but we annexed them. You think full game restart? Yeah, let's try it. So the stream will like drop blank for a second. don't think it's the game. I think it's like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Greece, in my understanding, is Greece only stops forming when they're present. Just the fact that cores are out there is okay. The decision's still available. But if the country exists, then the decision's not there. No, there are no biz cores. Biz cores have long since expired. Do you guys hit continue game? I'm in the habit of just going up to my save games up here. You guys do hit continue game? There was a time where that thing didn't work that well for me. This was like many patches ago, and I just got in the habit of not doing it. Okay. See, province by province, like, it's all Trebizond. Trebizond. That's one of my first thoughts was like, okay, there's like a sneaky Venetian province in here because they're like the same color. He's got them all. So it's not the provinces. He is at peace. I don't know. Let's see if the restart did it. We'll give him a month tick or two here. Hormuz is going into India. Okay, whatever. Give him another month tick. Air falls ill. Is he any good? Not really. Let's pray for him. Sorry, buddy. Ah, that guy's kind of mid. That guy's pretty good. Take him. Ooh. Oh, no. Our theory of the run, my plan from episode 1, which I will note, it's not like we were really like succeeding at the plan anyways. But remember episode 1, guys? I was like, okay, so our plan is, because in our first attempt, we really tried to like sell out to defend Biz, and you just don't really have enough time to do that. But we're like, okay, we let Biz fall, we juice up Trebizond, and then Trebizond's going to form Biz, and you get the best of both mission trees. And now I'm starting to think that core pillar of this entire run was built on shaky ground. Yeah, okay, so culture, their primary culture is Pontic, that's in the Byzantine group. So he should have access to the decision because everybody in the Byzantine group gets access to this decision. Now, as far as states, that's another good one. Thrace isn't a state. Now, the autonomy isn't particularly good, but it isn't a state. The autonomy shouldn't matter for the purposes of this. As far as I can tell, it has everything available and it's choosing not to, which I didn't know that the AI would do that. Unless we're like really missing something here. Which is always a possibility. Okay, the MAMs got dragged into this thing with Hormuz. Trebizond, so you know what, I can't bail them out anymore because they're a great power, we're not, ironically enough, because of manufactories. And actually, guys, our econ's okay, we're still making money. No, you can be Pontic, and so I've done Trebizond games, and it's still available as a decision. I've done what I wanted the AI to do here with Trebizond and Form Biz, because these guys are one of my favorite tags, probably my single favorite tag in the game. It's definitely available to Pontic. You think they're in a trade company? How would we even check? How would we check that? And would that matter for the purposes of the decision? Is there like a trade company map mode? That's not it. That's... Their dynasty is Kunerez, Pontic culture. Corner of a province. Belongs to the Anatolian Charter Trade Company region. So he is doing some trade shenanigans. Would that mess it up, guys? He's got some trade stuff going on. Or no, they're not enabled. It's just saying they're in the region, right? This would be lit up. Like, where's an actual trade thing? Like that one. This is an actual trade company. It's like brown. Versus... Well, no, it is. So are these in a trade company? How's that possible? I don't mess with trade companies. I don't know. It can't be an estate and a trade company, so it's not, because it's definitely an estate. I don't even know how to tag switch over. Can you do that in Iron Man? Is that possible in Iron Man? I don't know. I don't do anything with console commands in this game. I thought it is an estate. Isn't this right here telling you it's an estate? Okay, econ, trade company. Am I blind? I don't see it. I see trade goods. I see normal trade. Talking about this? Now, his capital is still in Trebizond. Or whatever that's worth, guys. Even in Iron Man, you can play other nations, Bob? You sure about that? I don't think you can do that in Iron Man. Wouldn't it be like super easy to abuse that? Couldn't you just load into like your rival and crash their economy and then load out? Wait, have you really? Yeah, we can check it out. I don't think that's gonna work. Let's check it out. I feel like things have gone off the rails here. I think Bob's on that good stuff tonight. I'll test it out for you, Bob. But I don't think that's possible. Maybe in normal, but in Iron Man, you could just totally sabotage your rivals that way, right? If this is true and you can do it, then the achievements in this game are mostly trivial. Okay, so what you're saying is you go to save game, you click on it, and then we would click Trebizond. See, we can't click anybody else. It's just us. We're locked. We can't click the mams. We can't click. We're us. Maybe if you're not Iron Man, I don't know. I've almost always played this game Iron Man. I can't remember the last non-Iron Man game I played. I didn't think that was going to work. But it's actually, guys, I'm not mad about it, just for the simple reason that this whole run was like pretty scuffed. Here, let's give it a few more month ticks just for fun. You know, it's 1672. You know, if we were like really super tryharding, you know, if this was like 150 years ago, you know, if this was like 1530 or 1520, and we had visions of like, okay, they're gonna form Biz, they're gonna go ham on the Mediterranean, and can we get an AI Roman Empire, blah blah blah, that would be a different story. But guys, it's almost 1700, and at this point, we have what, the Ottomans at game start. I mean, that's not true. We have more than that, but you know what I mean. This has not gone fast. Let's put it that way. Ru is back to EU4. Yeah, that's I left very briefly. EU5's fun, but I feel like I want to give it more time in the oven. In this game, I don't know. I like it a lot, but you guys know that. Let's give him a couple more month ticks. Oh, real-time coping. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to tell you. In my experience, the AI, if they can click on like a decision or like a form country or like basically most of the stuff in here, if they can click it, they do. So the fact that he has this has got to be available. He owns it all. Constantinople is an estate, at peace, independent. They're not nomad. I got nothing, guys. I don't know. Do we just go beat up on Russia? Guys, let's go beat up on Russia. We feel bad. Let's go beat up on Russia. Oh, let's do it. Let's go take something up here. We'll take Tabaxeria or something. That's I'm sure a massive butchering. Distant war minus 113. It's not even that distant, buddy. No, I think you can still form biz later, because here's the thing, guys. If there were rules about biz not being able to form due to like age or because Greece did pop out or any of that kind of stuff, we should not be able to see it, because really we're not that different. Both of us have a Byzantine primary culture that's not Greek. So we have Gothic. We're still in the Byzantine group. We didn't leave. There's a decision for us to go German. We did not choose that. So we're still in the Byzantine group. We have it available. These guys are Pontic, still in the Byzantine group. They should have it available. And their mission tree doesn't break that. In fact, it like gives you, I think, some bonuses for when they form biz. So I don't know. Let's just go beat up on Russia a little bit, and that'll make us feel better. They lost their only ally, Persia. We don't need the navy for this. We actually... Yeah, we're good. Let's go. And Moscow's right on the border, guys. Good luck defending that. Do we want to... Let's see, admin, Diplo. Before we activate this nasty event, let's take admin 21. And then we can activate the nasty event. Yeah, I think it must be that the AI is choosing not to, which is pretty wild, because usually the AI loves to click stuff in this game. Trebizond has announced Transox as their rival. Oh, okay, buddy. You plan on going across the Caspian here? Okay. Also, this has to be one of my favorite estate breakdowns ever in this game. So we have 43%. The clergy has 1%. The nobility has 2%. The burghers have 2%. The majority of our nation, 51%, is held by the Cossacks. That's awesome. Get a mill advisor. Let's get maintenance is fine. Okay. He is independent. Call the shot. We let him free. He was a vassal, and we boosted his liberty desire and cut him loose because we knew that it wasn't going to happen as a subject. But I guess it's not happening as independent either. So it's all good, guys. Yeah. Oh yeah, we cut him loose earlier, right after the Venetian War. We gave him the land. We cut him loose. Yeah. All right, let's take Moscow and then maybe fight these guys in the east. Brandenburg is rivaling us. Okay. If somebody... I can put the save file up in Discord if somebody wants to monkey around with it and see what they can find out. I have no problem doing that. I'm probably not going to do it because I don't really... I'm not that experienced with monkey around with save files. But if I can put it in Discord if somebody else wants to do that, if they're curious, that's not a problem. Oh, AI will never do it? Oh, really? Ouch. Oh, hey guys, look at this. So he's making Diplo moves. They're not bound by the same rules as we are. So he's on board with Austria. And honestly, guys, that's not a bad call. 126, and it's not like they're contesting the same land right now. So this means if the Mams deck on him, we would have Austria helping us out. I don't hate that move from him. So yeah, I'm seeing that in the chat, guys. AI will do 0. Oh man, tough. Tough. I did not know that. Does it say that on the wiki too, or did you guys have to look in like the game files to find that out? Because I don't recall seeing that on the wiki, but it's been a minute since I looked at that. I wonder why. When the AI will take so many other form nation decisions, why they wouldn't take that one. Trebizond's going into Persia. Okay, go for it, buddy. You think they don't want the AI to steal from players? Maybe. Oh, it says it on the wiki too? Well then, if it says it on the wiki, then I take full responsibility for not doing my homework adequately for this run. And just assuming, because the AI forms everything else, they would form Biz. And clearly that was not a great assumption. Oh. 1444. I mean, this run was already scuffed, guys, so I don't know. I might think about what we want to do with that. I'm gonna beat up on Russia, and we'll let Reb beat up on Persia here for a second. Also, guys, look at this deal. Persia kicked out QQ, Ardalan. Iraq is an OPM in Karbala. Luristan. Okay, that's kind of a brutal peace deal. So Persia's on 7. They're getting rolled. Look at guys, Trebizond. They want everything. So I'm gonna beat up Russia. That'll make me feel better. And we'll let our boys beat up on Persia a little bit. We will take production efficiency. Yeah, that is strange to me. Because are there many other nation formation decisions that are blocked like that you guys can think of? We did turn off the Navy, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Okay, there's a Metropolitan. You on it? Well, okay. So there are some other ones. Let's do a couple more culture conversions, guys. And we'll go fight. If these guys will let us. They might run. They should run. Let's see if we can catch them. Probably not. Maybe. You know what's funny is trying to remember, I did a version of this run many patches ago. Also, guys, are these Russian troops? Eh, they're kind of mid. Why are their tactics so low? Oh, they're behind in Miltech. Why is he on Miltech 20? When we could go to 22. Just Russia things here, guys. Anyways, so I did something similar to this a while ago, and I'm not sure. No, you know what? Biz was on their own because we had like a three-way thing going here where Trebizond kind of went east and Biz, yeah. So it was not a formation thing there either. That was different. There's a Paradox dev out there that hates fun. Just one? Nah. I don't know, guys. I have no explanation for that. But I would be more bummed if the run was going better. The fact we're so far behind the curve, I think all you can do is really laugh. So that's what we'll do. I'll think about if we want to monkey around and force it, or call it on this run and do something a different challenge. Because I mean, we're clearly, I mean, there are still strong enemies like in the West. Like we have not fought like this combined Western Bloc. We haven't fought France. We fought the MAMs a ton. We've clearly established we can beat these guys. We fought the MAMs, probably 6-7 times this game. And we did say, like, the Ottomans and Muscovy, Russia were the early game bosses. We beat them. The MAMs were the mid game boss. We clearly beat them. And then France was going to be the late game boss. We haven't really fought them. But as far as, like, is there a significant challenge remaining in this run? Depends, I guess, what you want to call a challenge. Let's go defend Moscow. 6-7, yeah, I did say, didn't I? I got that one coming. This event, we'll just, we'll lose the AT. We don't need it. It's all good. Yeah, well, so... Yeah. Knowing this, I obviously would have played things a lot different, guys. Knowing this, you can't do this Trebizond strategy. Like, the whole core pillar of this thing where we're going to, like, juice up, 2 sort of broken mission trees, that whole plan is broken. So, yeah, the move would be you release Biz, and basically what we do with Trebizond, we do with Biz directly. So, yeah, I obviously knowing what we know now, I do things a lot differently. We all know Ru's gonna try again. Guys, what I want to try again, I'm torn, because last time it cost me a bit of my sanity, but you guys know what I'm looking at. You guys know what I'm looking at right here. You know what time it is. Attempt 3. Yeah, actually, the Iceland runs have cost me less of my sanity than XCOM Live Capture. That is one of the more brutal challenges I've done in any game. That one has to take the award for, like, interesting on paper, but just excruciating to do in reality. That was so painful. That makes the Iceland runs, even that super scuffed one. Okay, guys, he's power gaming. Trebizond is power gaming. Look at this. Not only look at all this land he took. He's pillaging Isfahan. So it is possible to negotiate with the Persians and not get totally rolled. Somebody needs to send some of these negotiators to the present day. Holy moly. Look at this, guys. Good for him. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that event. So, if we do Iceland again, we're obviously going to do some stuff different. Do we want to pay for this yet? Or just eat? How are we doing on loans? 3 estate loans. So what we could do, guys, let's do this. Pay back the estate loans and then take them out again. And then one more. Manufactories. Mill 22. We'll take dip 22. Admin 22. Should we do naval, guys, just for fun? Wait, how can we gain Inno for naval ideas? This means not other nations have taken naval ideas. We're this far in the game and there's still Inno out there for naval ideas. How's that possible? Oh, the last Iceland run, Automapon. So, how much time do you have? Actually, no, that's the one. I have an edited video. If you got some time to kill. I don't usually promote my content that much, but here I'll do it. It's called like some kind of like Norse HRE Emperor Quick and Easy Guide thing. I went for like a funny title and it totally backfired because nobody watched it, but it is what it is. But anyways, long story short, we've been doing, some viewer gave me a challenge idea. I think they were half joking, of doing a no allies Norse Iceland into Roman Empire thing. And when I first saw it, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's silly. But then I started thinking about it and I was like, you know, you can get Norse, and this is without like doing any like cheating. You can get the Norse event 2 ways. You can go into Sweden and pray for RNG, or you can go get animist rebels in the New World and bring them back. And then I'm thinking, okay, so that's Norse. Now, if that part's solved, how would you do an Iceland no allies Roman Empire? And there's a couple ways to do it. The way we tried on stream was, I think we ended up trying to outsmart ourselves a little bit. We tried doing an HRE thing, and that ended up being like a total disaster. The AI HRE was just one of the weakest I've ever seen. We came in like via this like northern coast here. We took, I think, was it Holstein? We took one of these in our independence war and used this as our springboard into like northern Germany. But basically, we got super bogged down in the HRE, and the goal of it really changed from Roman Empire to just, can we like revoke? And it took us until like the 1700s. I'm kind of spoiling my own video, but it's all good. It took the entire game just to revoke because the HRE was like in that bad of a shape. And we had to do some really cheesy stuff. You know, we would take like a huge chunk of land off France and then immediately release like a bunch of OPMs to join the HRE. And we did that like so many times. So the HRE ended up with like tons and tons of tiny princes. But okay, so that being said, that was the plan. My takeaway from that is this whole Northern Germany HRE thing, it's tempting because you can get in from the Independence War. But it's actually, I think, a trap and a distraction and a waste of time. I think you have to dominate the British Isles to do this, because what happened was we sort of ignored the British Isles and Great Britain had like a monster game and kept decking us, and it was a nightmare. So you have to dominate the British Isles, and then I think you have to simultaneously dominate the British Isles and I think get a foothold in the Mediterranean, either somewhere in the Balkans or in Italy. I don't think North Africa is going to cut it. Maybe if you can get to like southern Spain, if you can get to Granada, you probably don't have time to do that. And you need to be expanding in multiple places at once. But one of the biggest issues, guys, is when you flip Norse, it kicks you out of the Christian religious group, which means taking land generates incredible AE. Like a couple provinces is like 60 AE. So we would be just slamming into coalitions the whole game, which gets really exhausting. That's the biggest thing holding me back, is I don't know if I want to fight like 350 years of coalitions. But a part of me wants to try again. So I'll think about that. We talked about doing an XCOM 2 Spark thing. I don't know. I still have like a whole spreadsheet of other ideas too we could do. So I don't know. QQ's allying with Persia, guys. It's too late. Too late for both of you. So now one thing I do have going for me is some people left a lot of helpful comments on my video about like things I did wrong, including like there's certain things, if you're going to be outside like the Christian group, there's ideas, or so Malta forts, this is like mandatory because look at that modifier, guys. War score cost versus other religions minus 15%. Another one that people were saying I should have like really focused earlier is Alhambra, or the like AE or admin efficiency, and people in general just had like a lot of pretty good ideas. So I don't know, that's a maybe. Kind of become like a theme on the channel, like the Iceland crazy runs. But we could also try doing like somewhere we haven't really played much, because I feel like I've done a ton of stuff like in my favorite areas, which is like Persia and Anatolia, these areas. And also we've done like a bunch of North German stuff because I like playing up there. We've done some Italy stuff. We did like a Kingdom of God thing. We could play someplace we don't usually play. I haven't done anything in India. We could do a like some like Sikh thing, like a Sikh theocracy. We talked about doing always more Mawar, but I feel like that could be kind of frustrating too, because if you're always at war, there's so many game mechanics. Like you would never be able to get crown land up. You could never seize. You could never lower autonomy. And I know that's part of the challenge, but some of that stuff would just be really painful to play through. We haven't done anything on stream in Southeast Asia or China. We haven't done New World, but I feel like New World, I don't know if that's going to be that interesting to people. Maybe Aztec could be interesting. Maya and Inca, I don't know if they're interesting enough. We could do it like, we've done some HRE stuff. We could do something else in the HRE. I don't know. I feel like there's still a lot of stuff we could do. We could do something with the Jewish faith. Yeah, that's true. The only problem with that, guys, is you start down here, and this is kind of a sad place to be stuck. I know you can like work your way north. Jewish faith is fun in this game because you guys know I like the down and out religions, and Judaism in EU4 is pretty down and out, but they have like 2 OPM subjects, and that's like it. I don't know. A lot of ideas. Another game. So I've never played this on stream, but I wonder, I don't know if people would be interested in watching it or not, that I was thinking about playing. Have you guys played that? It's the Aliens, I think it's Aliens Dark Descent. It's like a squad tactics. It's like real time, but there's like a slow motion thing. It came out, it's not new. It came out like several years ago. It's pretty fun. I played it when it came out, but I haven't played it since. And I don't know, I was thinking about playing it again. But I don't have to do that on stream. I don't know if people would even be interested in that. I know people like my EU4 stuff the most, it seems like, which is fair enough. What do we even want from this war, guys? I want to clean up these borders. I feel like these borders are kind of ugly. Maybe... do we box out Lithuania a little bit too? Something like this. 103 AE, but since they're Orthodox, literally nobody cares. Yeah, it's kind of XCOM-like. If you like XCOM, you might like it. It's pretty fun. It's a cool game, especially I kind of like the Aliens franchise. Like, not all the movies, but I do kind of like the franchise. So the combination of, and the game's well done. It's like a pretty quality game. Bob wants me to take Vetluga. Where is that one? Right here? Did I not have that in here? Why do you want me to take that so bad? Just for the borders? Like that? Is that more appealing? Because I'll take whatever you guys want me to take. This war, we launched this war just to feel better about this run going totally off the rails. Isn't the gold out by like the Urals? Actually, I guess we're not that far away. Yeah, we could easily get there if we wanted to. It hasn't been devved at all. AI gonna AI here. 1 production dev. Well done. Well done, Russia. There's also, I don't know if you guys have been following it at all, there's like a Star Wars XCOM like game coming out later this summer. But I try not to get my hopes up with that stuff because a lot of times you just get bummed out. Like, you know, the trailers and everything super hype, and then the game comes out and it sucks. But I like Star Wars, I like XCOM, so if that doesn't suck, I might do something on stream for it. And with those XCOM type games, it's pretty easy to figure out like challenge opportunities, like ideas. So that could be fun. But that, I think that's August. I think that's a little ways off still. Oh, now I'm getting people who like the first borders more. See, the advantage here is we box out Lithuania versus no one else is going to be contesting us here. Oh god, do we have to take like all their land, guys? Alright, where are some other forts? At least we gotta take forts. He's so poor he doesn't even have forts. Is there a fort in Vladivostok? I don't want to find out. And I don't want to find out. No, I'll look, but I don't want to find out. Oh no, guys, look at this fort. It's even worse because isn't Vladivostok on this this coast, this inner coast here? Or is it all the way over here? That's a geography fail on my part. Now I gotta Google it. So I'm sure someone's gonna correct me. Vladivostok, where is it? Oh, it's actually much further south. It's more like down here. Which he doesn't even control it. Because I didn't think it was out here. This is like Kamchatka Peninsula. There's like not much out here, guys. I know that much. This is pretty like isolated. Because yeah, in real life, Russia has this stuff. So I think Vladivostok would be along this coastline here. Somewhere. Okay, anyways. But yeah, guys, as far as this game, there is a level... Why is this a level 4 fort? He actually upgraded this thing. Like... That's crazy. There's a fort out here. I'm not going that far. Oh, it's the province Ferdon? Okay, let's go find it, because we've been talking about it. Oh, right here. Oh, yeah, and it's a trading center in-game. Okay. Okay. How many times did he dev the Arctic Fort? Let's go look. Guys, why has it been improved 8 times? It's glacial and Arctic. So you get steep penalties here and here. Was it dev'd by one of these guys? Yeah, the Siberian tribes might have dev'd it back in the day. I don't think the AI is that dumb. Right? Yeah, the OPM. I'm thinking it was the OPM guys. Maybe. Surely it's the OPM. As Austria is eating the HRE from the inside. And I don't even care. Okay, I don't really care about this either. Grade advisor. Okay. This guy decked on Russia. How's Russia on 104 and we haven't seen any of their guys? Okay. I have no clue where those guys are at. Okay, there's like a small group down here. We'll go deal with that. Yeah, we can come down here. You know, another thing I've thought about doing, guys, but I'll tell you the idea and then I'll tell you the issue with it. So there's some fun stuff here. If you play as Orleans with Joan of Arc, and you can form like a battle sisterhood thing. Have you guys seen that? It's sort of like an Easter egg. If you look under like the Orleans events and stuff like that. So it's cool, and I have done it before prior to me streaming and doing YouTube stuff, but the issue is it doesn't kick in until like the age of absolutism. Yeah, Sisterhood of Joan of Arc. Yeah, Joan of Arc. Yeah. But it takes forever to kick in. It has some cool stuff, but waiting till the age of absolutism for like things to kick off is a bummer. Brandenburg is Catholic, guys. I don't think we're going to see a Prussia. Otherwise, they maybe could. I don't know what you need up here. It's been a minute since I did a Prussia game, but it's not happening as Catholic. Guys, don't threaten me with a good time as Coptic. I like Coptic. You guys want to threaten me with a good time, make me play as a Coptic nation in the Caucasus. Okay, we need to def something, or actually, no, let's take, I can't believe we're getting Inno for these. Get some more galley combat ability. Okay, guys, check this out. Our galleys, 45% combat ability, and another 10 here. These are some highly effective galleys that we have running. I wonder if our buddy here is going to keep pushing. Does he have... he doesn't have claims. He didn't go religious, so he doesn't have Holy War, but we're going to all get imperialism here in, what, like 10 years or something? And then Trebizond can really go ham in Persia if he wants to. I think you have to stay as Orleans to get the Joan of Arc stuff. I don't think you can even form France. I'd have to look. It's been a long time since I did it. I think I still have the screenshot of that run. I used to save at the end of like a run. I would take a screenshot, and then I sort of graduated to taking like a short video of the nation, like no voiceover, just for my own benefit, like a muted video, like a couple minutes long. And then I graduated to making edited videos on YouTube and streaming, so I'm slowly escalating. Okay guys, this war is a pain. Also, I keep getting sidetracked talking about other things. Hey, new heir. This guy's... We finally get like a beast heir. It's 230 years into the game. And I'm not sure we're going to continue. Oh, so you kept the sisterhood thing? With and you formed France? Did you really? Okay, well maybe I'm confused about that then. I don't know. I could be misremembering it. Do we want consort of the people? Nah, I don't care that much. Saxony's the emperor. Okay, good luck Saxony. You're gonna get jacked up. So now Brandenburg and Austria can both go ham in the HRE. Oh, he's pretty good. I mean, he's 13 total pips. I mean, he's not. Let's see what his trade is before we anoint him a beast or not. Let's see. Don't let me down. Oh no, he's 15 years. Never mind. Never mind. That's gonna be a minute. Dude was just born. I like how this game, you know exactly the measure of your child at birth. Like, the kid pops out and it's like, you're destined for great things. Oh, he's gonna be a bum. No, this guy sucks. Like, you're reading a lot into those early days. Let me tell you, as a father of several small children, there's not a lot you can glean from a 1 day old. You 7 Polar, you want to see like all our rulers throughout time? Here you go. Is this what you're looking for? These are not in chronological order, are they? I think now they are. We've had some okay rulers. I don't know that we've had anybody super good. I feel these are pretty average. I feel like we've had a lot of average rulers, but yeah, that's a pretty sad list. I'll be honest. Okay. What about this? Yeah, CK3 definitely does it in a more nuanced way. Yeah, I know that this game really has to like simplify stuff like that with abstractions. It's just funny when you're given that much detail that quickly. Russia's doing court and country and getting higher absolutism than we are. That feels bad. That feels very bad. Yeah, you have to do the retrial, but then I thought you had to stay Orleans. And then it doesn't kick in until the age of absolutism, right? Are we losing like a ton of guys to attrition or something? Yeah, we're overstacking. I'm like so distracted with this war. This is ugly, guys. Let's get out of here. Do you need me? Okay, I might have done it incorrectly, guys. Look at the deal they want to give us. Renounce 55 cores and give us nothing. What a deal. Let's just let's get out of this thing. What's their new capital? Vyatka? Man, I don't know if I've ever seen the Russian capital here with Tendev. Okay. We could seize again if we wanted to. Where's that? Manufacturer, we can do that. Let's do the manufactory. Do a soldier's households. And let's seize. Actually, we can sell seize again, right? And let's pay off the bank loan and the other bank loan. And let's turn maintenance down. Okay. I wonder what our buddy's gonna do next. Sweden, what have you got yourself into here? This does not look so good for you. Oh, France is eating the HRE. Guys, the HRE is getting battered. So you have France is wrecking it from the west. Austria and Brandenburg are eating it from the inside. There's 37 princes. I think that number is going to drop. Who's Lithuania fighting? Okay, whatever. Lost our icon. Bad. Yeah, I wish he would form Prussia. That'd be kind of cool. This guy can come back. So Treb, they didn't form Biz, but this is sort of like an honorary Biz move, is letting 45,000 rebels spawn on your capital. But I guess it's not even his capital. Even though he should have moved his capital here. What is Trebizond up to? 28 dev? Yeah, you definitely should have moved it, buddy. Anglican Sisterhood. I'll look into that, guys. That could be fun. It's a little bit tricky. It depends if we're going to do like a no allies thing. No allies Orleans is really hard. Like brutal. You have to get really lucky. If with allies supporting independence, it's much more doable. So I wonder, like, why is Trebizond, why is he not going after some of these easy guys? Like Serbia, does he not have claims in Serbia? I guess he doesn't. See, this is why if he had formed Biz... Let's look at his claims. So his claims are here in the south. The Trebizond mission tree is kind of set up for you to form Biz. So, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm thinking about, I might call the run here because we've really strayed pretty far from the original point. And I mean, we could like keep expanding if we wanted to, and we could like help these guys, but the alternative would be if we monkeyed around, if I gave one of you guys the save file and you made it so they'd form Biz. But it's already 1680, guys. I feel like this was kind of the nail in the coffin for the run. It's still funny to me that the whole core premise of the run was never going to happen. Here, I want to go on the wiki real quick. I'm going to look at the decision. AI will never take this decision. It says it right at the bottom. Literally on the wiki for Biz, go the decision at the bottom. AI will never take this decision. So if I had done a little bit of research, I would have known that the whole plan here was sideways. But it's okay. I'm not going to say like, we still had, I think it was still fun. We had definitely some challenges. Like this thing was a roller coaster. Here, I'm going to play the timeline since it looks like this thing's a wrap. But guys, remember early on when we had to deal with the Crimea and Great Horde, the timeline's not showing it right. We were fighting, I think, Crimea and the Great Horde at the same time, and we ended up surrendering to the Great Horde and becoming their subject, their vassal, which then brought them in on the defensive side against Crimea. Was it Crimea or was it somebody else? I forget. Guys, it's been like a month since might have been more than a month since we did the first episodes. But we definitely had some ups and downs in this one. So a little bit unfortunate the way it turned out. Also, guys, the timeline replay is so glitched out. Like, look at Trebizond's color here. What is this? Or is this when they were an islet or something? I don't know what's going on. No, they're not an islet. This is our subject, and just the timeline is glitching out badly. Yeah, it's giving them the islet color the whole time. And we handed this stuff off. This timeline is really making a hash out of this. Yikes. Yikes. Okay. Look, it doesn't even have the correct borders. Watch this. We end the timeline and it gets corrected. Now, let's look at one category where we still didn't lead. We're competitive. 3rd in army losses worldwide. Competitive. Our economy was never that good. Let's look at econ. Guys, our income was, what is this? Is that 12th or 13th? Same as Hormuz. Pretty bad. Pretty bad econ. This land is questionable, so not totally shocking. Oh, is that how it works, 7 Polar? If it changes 2 times in one day, it bugs out? I never knew why. I have seen a ton of bugs. Yeah, that's a good question. Why is Great Britain making 308 less than these guys? I mean, is even Spain, shouldn't Spain be making more than this? We're making more than Trebizond, even though their land, guys, is way better. But that's autonomy based. Even with Empire rank, he has actually improved it. It has improved. With more time, he could probably stabilize this out, but yeah, okay, I think we'll call the run there. Kind of an unsatisfying ending, so I apologize for that, guys. It's my fault for not doing the research. I kind of like, I just assumed, you know, this is what I would do as Trebizond. You complete the mission tree, you form biz, and you're off and rolling. And I was like, well, if I can do it, the AI can do it too. Obviously, that's not the case. We were kind of scuffed at the beginning. We stuck with it. Had some good battles, had some good challenges and stuff. But we're just like so late in the clock now. So yeah, I'm going to brainstorm what we want to do for the next run. If it's another EU4 thing, if we want to change it up, probably I can say one thing. I don't think it's going to be EU5. I'm going to give that a little more time. And it seems like people, at least as far as streaming, people would rather see 4 anyways. So I'll kick some ideas around and put stuff in the Discord. If anybody has any ideas, you can put them in the comments here, put them on the Discord. Yeah, we'll go from there. So, okay, guys, I appreciate you watching, hanging out, all the comments and all that stuff. So it's been fun. I'll see you guys in the next one.